Hi YouTube, today I'm making a video on transferring data to a 2013 Mac Mini from a 2008 Mac Pro. So basically the way we're going to do this today is via Time Machine, and we are using Time Machine because we have to use external SATA hard drives. Now the Mac Pro, that's over here, fantastic machine. I had this in 2008. This was my main graphics design machine, and it still runs absolutely perfectly fine. However, Apple are no longer supporting it because of its age. So I've changed the way I work now anyway. I no longer use this machine for design, so it's in effect become a part server, a part storage machine. So in here we had 4 SATA hard drives. One's been removed currently. The main hard drive's in there, the Time Machine's in there, and the storage drive is still in there. The second storage drive is the one you just saw on my desk. So why we're using Time Machine is because I need to pull out the Time Machine drive that's sitting on there, and then I will plug the Time Machine drive into here and then restore it through here. Now we could do a migration link up, but I think this will be an easier process, and I've already done a video on a migration, so excuse the room, we're redecorating at the moment. Let's get into it and show you how we go about doing this. So this is the Mac Pro screen that you see here. So we're copying from this computer into the Mac Mini. So if I go from here, I will go up to Time Machine, up in the top right hand corner, and you see Open Time Machine Preferences. You can also see the last backup, which was this morning, so that's fine. I don't need to do another backup. But if there wasn't, then what you could do up on that screen is you could just put backup now. So if you hit backup now, it will take a backup. Now what I need to do in here is I need to find out what drive number this Time Machine is on. So what we can do is 2 ways of doing this. We can go to our applications. So if I go to applications and then I go to utilities, within here we have system information. Now on system information we can go down to the SATA drives, and then we can see all of our bay numbers that are in there when that loads. It's worth noting that these are SATA drives. The machine in here, they're from, I've had a couple fail, so they're probably a couple, 2-3 years old. Which is why they're running a bit slower than SSD, which is also another reason why I don't use the machine. So here you can find your drive numbers, but I actually find it easier to use Disk Utility. So if you launch Disk Utility, you get to see all your machines and what you've called them. So I've got a storage drive, a work drive on a partition here, and you can see the 3 drives that are here, with HDD being the main hard drive. So what we need to do is find Time Machine. So there it is. It's a 1 terabyte drive. I go up to the parent, not the named version, and then I go to info, and that brings up something similar to the system utilities there. And I can see it's in bay 3, and that's the information I needed right there. So I'll be pulling out bay 3 out of the Mac Pro. I will be inserting it into the caddy here, which in effect makes the great big USB, and then I will be running Time Machine on the Mac Mini to restore to the main drive on there.